Good morning and welcome to downtown Goldsboro. I'm Kim Laverick with the City of Goldsboro, and joining me is Julie Metz. Of course, she's the president of downtown Goldsboro and DGDC. We're here to talk about all the exciting things that have happened recently downtown and the things that will be happening in the next few weeks. Hey Julie, how are you?
Good, how are you?
You all had a busy weekend right in front of Union Station. Tell us a little bit about what happened.
Well, we had our DGDC Board's annual dinner and awards program. We had it in front of Union Station to kind of celebrate the milestone of that portion of the Tiger Grant project, and also to remind people that we still have work ahead with the Union Station rehabilitation. But it was a beautiful night. We had over 55 more people than we usually have. It was a 240 plus attendance. So we had a great evening. A lot of achievements were celebrated and acknowledged over the past year with different award winners. We're standing in front of Towns Antiques, and they won an award for the best facade design improvement over the year, which you can see why.
Absolutely, they've done a fantastic job.
Absolutely gorgeous with all the curb appeal that they've added. So it was a great night. And then we celebrated Saturday. We celebrated the Tiger Grant completion of the Gateway, or now the GWTA Transfer Center. We had our official ribbon cutting ceremony at 11 a.m. and we had representatives from NCDOT, the Federal Transit Administration, as well as Congressman Butterfield's office there to celebrate with us, and it was a great day.
That is an exciting time. And then Monday morning, we turn around and go right back over there, and we're having a press conference, and we see the buses actually being used for the very first day, people getting on and off and loading and unloading. It was really a wonderful thing to see.
It was.
It was actually working and taking place, and you know, for them to have a brand new home, it has got to be a complete turnaround.
I know, it was really special to have a lot of their clients and customers as
at
well
the ribbon cutting,
members of the community nearby there to celebrate and to see what the transformation of the space that they're used to to what it is today. It's an amazing difference. So they were really excited about it.
I'm quite sure. So speaking of ribbon cuttings, we have another tentative date for right here, Center Street Streetscape.
Right, we're floating a date right now, so this is not confirmed.
Just pencil it in.
Pencil it in for now. We're looking to try to have the ribbon cutting ceremony for this portion of the project for Center Street, October 29th. So we're floating that date with our Federal Transit Administrative reps with the Tiger Grant, as well as Congressman Butterfield's office, and several others that we need to assure can attend if they are willing and wanting to attend. So we're floating that date this week. Hopefully we'll have confirmation dates out early next week. But it would likely be from 4 p.m. to 6 p.m. event.
What day of the week is that?
It's a Thursday.
Thursday.
And so hoping that all the businesses can participate in it. And I see it kind of being a spontaneous of sorts, organic parade up and down Center Street,
nice.
Where everybody can kind of jump in like a conga line.
Right.
With some scheduled program events as well.
Right.
But, yep.
Well, as people can hear, there's construction and work going on right behind us. You'll probably hear the different vehicles and construction that is taking place. We're still not at that completion date, but we're getting mighty close.
We are getting very close. I think this paving is scheduled for October 16th, 17th, or 18th, somewhere in that time frame. Of course, if rain doesn't prevent that date from happening. And the trees are being installed now, and I know that Mark Beach is going to be able to give you some more specifics, but it's really shaping up. And the art sculpture pieces that are going to be
in the roundabouts.
Installed in the roundabouts are going to be installed October 16th.
That is a date that we can all count on, correct? October 16th, you can count on it. Well, tell us a little more about the sculptures that will be in the two roundabouts.
Well, we have two pieces. One is called Dreamsicle, and that is going to be installed at the intersection of Mulberry and Center Street. And the other one is called Embrace, and it's by an artist in Wilmington, and it's going to be at the intersection of Chestnut and Center Street. And we also, due to the public feedback that we received when we had shortlisted the art pieces and requested public feedback, there was a lot of interest in one particular piece called The Flight.
Right, I remember that one.
Because it had some semblance to the Air Force Base and us being an Air Force community. But because of its design, it wasn't really configured well for a roundabout with visibility from all angles. But the council, because of the public feedback, desired to get it and put it somewhere downtown, at least for a year. So we're going to be installing that in the front entrance of the John Street parking lot. And look who
Well,
we
look
have here
who's
today.
walking up right behind us. Come on in. Come on
This
in.
is
Yeah, we didn't plan that today. It just happened out that way.
this is a thorn between two roses.
I don't know about that.
I
don't
know about that.
We're
Two thorns
excited.
and two roses.
Well, thank you.
Awesome.
We're talking about the soft opening date for downtown Goldsboro for Streetscape.
Aha.
Yes, and we're talking about the end of October possibly.
The end of October.
Yeah, that's
Yes.
the date we're looking at right
That's
now.
not far.
It is not far.
Compared to where we came from.
Exactly.
That's right around the corner.
Julie, tell them once again about the conga line that you foresee happening.
Well, we foresee kind of an organic parade of sorts where we're going to invite everybody to jump in at the back of the parade. We'll have some obviously organized parts of the parade.
And then anyone who'd like to just jump in at the rear,
Right.
they can jump right in and be a part of it.
Exactly.
Wouldn't we be great if all the business
Wow.
owners would just come and jump in the
Damn, I'm glad I
parade?
thought about that. Wow.
Good idea. Good
Well, it
idea.
was a good idea. I thought about it.
Well, of
If
course,
it's not a good
we
one,
do
you guys
need to
thought.
introduce, of course, everyone does know, I'm quite sure, this is Mayor Al King. And of course, standing to my left is City Manager Scott Stevens. I'm sure most of you know that, but feel like I do need to at least explain who you are.
Yeah, well, thank you.
Well, we were walking around and we were hoping there'd be a camera somewhere that we could barge in on.
It
And
was
sure,
totally
and
accidental.
sure enough, there are these two guys out there hogging the camera. So we said, we'll have none of that.
We love talking about
We'll
Goldsboro.
we'll just break in and mess this up.
We were talking a little bit about past weekend's festivities
Oh.
and getting ready to start talking about some of the more near future ones.
Oh, boy, this past weekend.
Wasn't it fantastic?
One of a kind. We've never had anything like that in Goldsboro before. And it'll be a long time before we have it again because we had, of course, the DGC annual dinner and the dedication and ribbon cutting of the Gateway. And police guys who are all from all over now.
In the
That was-
background, that's
a lot of people didn't understand that, but I knew they were going to come, and they did a fantastic job.
Yes, they did.
They're going to come back, but I don't know if we'll have all of that other stuff around them. But it was just a fantastic weekend.
Well, and you've got Taste of Wayne coming in early
That's
October.
right. I think it's October
There's
10th.
just all kinds of stuff happening
ongoing
downtown.
stuff.
It's all good too.
It certainly is.
And we were awarded, I didn't even mention this, we were awarded the North Carolina American Planning Association,
Boy, that was a big surprise to me.
the statewide Great Main Street in the Making Award.
Oh, we deserve it, but we deserve a lot of stuff that we don't get. But we deserve that, and we got it.
We
So
did.
somebody's watching what we're doing. What you guys are doing, I'm just in the way. That's
No, you're not.
okay.
This is a group effort. There's a lot of hardworking
is.
people
It
working
absolutely-
behind the scenes that most people have no idea all the hard work that goes into
Oh,
this.
they don't, or if they did, they wouldn't complain at all. When I hear people complaining, I know that this is uninformed person. So just deal with what you have there.
Well, Mayor and Scott, what do you all see? What are your hopes when this project is complete? How do you see our downtown, say, in the next 2 to 3 years?
Oh my God! Next 2 or 3 years?
Next 2 or 3 years. Let's do short term
Wow, boy, it's going to be what I thought it would be another 10 years from now. It's going to be, awesome. Awesome. Oh, you're going to see all of these stores that are now coming alive. And we have a lot more to be renovated, and they've already started. In 2 years from now, you won't find an empty store down here because somebody's going to buy it and invest in it. And anytime that happens, they're going to put something there that people want. So Goldsboro is going to be out of sight. I know it. I knew it. It's coming faster than I thought. That's a
And,
good
Yeah.
thing.
and I add to it, Julie's over every week with some new thing, whether it's a new business, a new office movement,
Yep.
a new niche store. I mean, that's what we expected, and I'm like the mayor. It's happening, but it's happening a lot faster than I thought it might. And you know, the Daniels buying the building behind us and renovating
Yeah.
that, so Ed's has more room because Ed's needs more room.
Yes, exactly. And how
Apartments
great that
upstairs.
new business is doing so well.
That's exactly right. And you know, we've stuck our heads in 2 or 3 businesses today to just say hello, and people's attitude about downtown, it's at an all-time high, I think. I mean, they really are excited about what's going on.
What would you say to the community if they haven't been downtown because of all the construction or whatever their reasons? If they haven't been downtown, let's say in 6 months to a year, what would you say to them?
I would say take a few hours, think about it, find a parking space is, and you can, but be prepared to walk around downtown. You can only understand it and appreciate it if you walk around and look at the stores. If you just drive through, you miss it. But park, get out, and just walk the area that's being developed. They'll be great spots.
And I add
Unbelievable.
that they've got to let the perception that downtown's unsafe go away. We had a downtown business owner who's been working on a restaurant here on John Street tell me he thought downtown was unsafe. He's been down here working on the sidewalks for the last 3 months. It's not unsafe. He said it's a really good feeling downtown. It's just that perception. And so we've got
That's
to
right.
get folks to come back and be part of it. And like the mayor said, wander around, talk to people. It is a good experience down here.
Yes, it is.
The people who think downtown is unsafe are the people who don't come downtown. Years and years ago, when I was a kid, I grew up in Mount Olive and I played sports, and my mom would always tell me, don't go on that James Street because it's bad, and it was bad. And now people think that James Street, there's nothing on James Street. It's got a church and a pastor and a funeral home. That's it. Downtown, I'll say this, downtown is much safer than the mall.
Well, your section of James Street, there's nothing on now. That was called the block.
Well, the block. That's what I'm.
The block is gone.
That's what I'm referring to. The block.
I don't want to forget Kane Gallery and Hidden Treasures. The new dance project. 3 new businesses have just opened up there recently.
That is wonderful.
And it's safe.
Yep.
The block is what they're talking about.
Right.
And the block's been gone and not been replaced with businesses that everybody appreciates. It's going to be just like a small main Summer Street. What you said. There's lots of potential in James Street now. And people need to look at it.
Oh, you go wander, go say hello to everybody.
Just glad we could interrupt.
Me too. We love that you guys stopped by.
Well, we saw you out here. We were
Join in.
No, we were just walking around and casually. Thank
Well,
you
have
guys.
fun. Have fun.
Take care.
Thank you.
If you guys could find something to do, we
I
sure
know.
appreciate it.
I know. It's a shame.
It is. But keep working.
We're trying. We're trying. Well, Julie, you were telling us early there are some more businesses coming to downtown Goldsboro. Tell me some of those that maybe we haven't heard about.
Well, there's a couple new property acquisitions and following new businesses, but that I can't share at this date. But I think since the last time we had an update, I shared the same thing. One of them I can now share.
All
and
right.
That is Everett Womble and Lawrence, the attorney firm that now is on Spence Avenue, purchased a building across the street, which is known as the old First Union Bank building. It's across the street
From the post office.
on
Okay.
Willow Street.
Yes.
And they are moving their headquarters, their law office, to that building, hoping in early January 2016. So that's one more new business.
Wow.
Since the last time.
And that's a great building across from the post office that hasn't been used in a while. So that is wonderful news.
Exactly. So, and again, there are a couple more acquisitions either pending or they're going through their due diligence, and I hope and expect to have some great news in the following weeks.
You know, just about every week or every other week, we get more news about more businesses that are coming downtown. We're thrilled. It's just growing by leaps and bounds. Like the mayor and city manager said, they are just shocked and surprised by the rate of how quickly downtown is changing.
Well, we were able to report at the annual dinner, since the announcement of the Tiger 2013 grant, which was in September, we've had 25 new businesses and we've had 22 new property acquisitions. So that's a lot in 2 years.
Right.
Yep.
You know, and there have been a few that have come and have had to, made a different decision to go a different route. But overall, we have had a tremendous amount of new business, and they're staying.
Right.
They're staying and they're prospering and they're doing very, very well.
Right, exactly. And we have an event, the DGDC hosts an event quarterly to support the businesses. And of course, during the construction, it's even most important. But we have Shop the Block this weekend, where you can find discounts at most of your downtown retailers and dining establishments. And the DGDC gives downtown dollars to people that we spot that are supporting their downtown merchants. And so it's a great weekend to kind of explore all the new businesses that are happening downtown.
Well, that's one of the best reasons ever. Come down and possibly get free dollars and get discounts on all the downtown shops.
Exactly.
Or many of them.
And you can find details more about the Shop the Block event on our website.
DGDC.org?
Mm-hmm.
Perfect. Very good. And also on your Facebook page.
Exactly.
And for those that haven't looked recently, both the city of Goldsboro and downtown Goldsboro, or DGDC, either one, we have Facebook pages, we have Twitter accounts, we have Instagram accounts, we have websites, And I can announce that the city of Goldsboro is working on our website, and in just another month or two, we're going to have a brand new website. I'm so excited about it. We've been working on it for a very long time. It's going to be a new look to add to and to replicate what is happening in our community, the changes moving forward.
Yep, I'm looking forward to it. I know a lot of people will be as well.
Oh yeah, so lots of dates to keep in mind. Let's once again, Taste of Wayne is October the 10th. That's coming up. Get your tickets now. We've got the dates of the sculptures that'll be added was October 16th. And then the pencil in the date for the ribbon cutting for downtown Goldsboro, the Streetscape project is
October 29th.
Lots of things happening in October.
Yep,
and shop the block this weekend.
This weekend, shop the block.
So we'd love to see you come downtown, park your car, see what's happening. Lots of new places to shop, lots of new businesses for you to explore and enjoy. And that's what's happening right here in downtown Goldsboro. Hello, and thank you for joining us again for our Streetscape update. I'm Kim Laverick here with the City of Goldsboro, and joining me we have Mark Beach, the project manager for TA Loving, here with our downtown Goldsboro Streetscape project. Well, Mark, we're moving along. We're getting close to that final date.
Yep.
We have walked up and
Wrapping it
down
up.
Center Street, looking at all the various new businesses that are popping up and continually coming downtown, and we're really excited to see this growth, and that date's getting closer and closer. So
yeah.
tell me what's been happening the last few weeks.
Well, the last couple of weeks we've been finishing up the cobblestones in the roundabouts. We're in the process of grading the roundabouts down, getting them ready for paving. The 3 blocks have got the stone in them. We've got those pretty much on grade, ready for paving. So what's left to be done stonework wise is, as far as the stone in the road, is around the roundabouts, getting it down to paving grade. We're now putting the topsoil in, going down through the site, putting the plants in, the planting beds, planting the trees on the east side of Center Street.
Right.
And the ones that'll be going down the center of the project, they'll probably be, they want to hold off to colder weather. They really want the leaves to start dropping off of those before they plant them, because they're afraid if they don't, that they won't survive. So they want the colder weather for those trees that are going down the center. But everything else is, the benches are in, all the pavers are done. We're in the process of cleaning up, getting the signs down, taking some of the fencing down, and we're in preparation for, we've scheduled the week of October 12th to come in, do the final grading. The paving company will do the final grading, and that'll take about 3 days, Monday through Wednesday. And then on Thursday, the 15th, let's see, 12, 13, 14, 15th.
Count it out.
That's right. They'll start paving, and that's about a 2-day operation. We'll go straight on down through and pave both sides, take it down.
Same day or same week?
Oh, the same, yes. It'll
Oh,
be
my
2
goodness.
days. All that'll be done the week of the 12th, barring no bad weather coming in.
Exactly.
But we're getting it ready to pave. And then once we come in and pave, we plan on everything else being done. We're topping out the light poles now, making a few adjustments and things that needed to be changed. And
because I was noticing there's a couple light poles here in the middle that don't have the top fixtures.
Right, they've got the fixtures they're trying to put on now. They're putting the high lights that go on the corners. Those are being installed. And the once we come in to pave, we want everybody else finished off the site so that we don't have to come back. So that we don't have to come back and get on it. The only thing that may be a situation there would be the trees going down the middle. We'll go ahead and grade it all out, have the sod down. We'll just have the areas where the trees go, because we want to give them the best opportunity to survive and
of course
not have to come back and redo them.
Right, of course. So we're looking for a completion date at this point of wrapping everything up. About when? I mean, I don't need a certain day, but about when?
Around the about the 20th of October.
Okay. I know I was talking with Julie earlier, and she was saying about the 29th is when we're sort of penciling in right now our ribbon cutting for downtown. Right. So I knew it would be happening somewhere right around probably the week before.
Yep.
Fantastic. How's everything been going these last few weeks? Any major hiccups?
No, not really. We're hopefully we have run into a couple situations where there were some storm drain downspouts that didn't get connected because they were down. They weren't seen when we were going down through the job. They were buried deeper than where our work was, and they got pulled loose from the drain pipe when it was taken out. So we're going back and repairing that now. And other than that, everything's run pretty smooth.
How are you all going to feel as a local construction company that is known in this community, that does work in this community all the time? How are you all going to feel when you can drive down these streets once this project is complete? I can't imagine knowing that the hard work that all these men and women put into this day after day, week after week, month after month, how they must feel, the kind of satisfaction.
Yeah, especially, well, the subcontractors,
Oh, yeah.
the work that they did, the effort that Gary Pipkin and David Lewis put in as
Oh, yeah.
superintendents here on the project. I mean, they worked hard. They were working 6 days a week, really pushing the subs to get things done. Because, I mean,
Right.
things have got to happen on time and on
Right.
a
In a certain
schedule and
order.
in an order. and they did a good job of pushing that and making sure everything went through. So, I mean, kudos to them. They did a great job.
Absolutely.
And they spent a lot of time out here working on it.
Well, you know, what a great job it's been so far. We're excited to get to the inroads here. And like I said, pencil in the 29th of October for the possible grand opening and ribbon cutting. We're excited. We're going to ask all the local business owners down here on this Center Street if they're interested that day. We want them to come in and file in, and we're going to parade down the street. So we're excited
Sounds
about
good.
the things that are going to be happening. And of course, I talked with Julie earlier about the artwork that'll be in the two roundabouts, this one and of course the one at the very end down there.
Chestnut Street.
Chestnut Street. We'll have the artwork up by then. We'll have the banners up on all these street signs that talk about doing things downtown.
Right.
So, it's going to be fantastic. And all that's going to happen the week before we actually have the ribbon cutting. So we're excited about the things that are happening. It's a great time to be in Goldsboro.
Yep, is that.
Well, thank you so much. Appreciate it. One more
Alrighty.
time, and we've probably got 1 or 2 more of these left to do, and then
Okay.
our street is complete.
All righty.
Thank you for joining us. This is the City of Goldsboro.